everyone, Lexi Wyer here with BlueCoast Realty in Wilmington, North Carolina, and today I'm here with my lender and my good friend Troy Williamson. Jake and I have been working with Troy since we moved to Wilmington, and we've always had fantastic experiences, and so this is Beers with Your Lender. So this is a series that we're just starting, and we're going to kind of take you through the ins and outs of the loan process and hopefully answer any questions that you may have.
And you never need an excuse to have a beer, so.
That's right.
But we figured that we'd kind of start and kind of walk through a brief overview of the mortgage process from start to finish, and then based upon interaction online, questions that you guys might have and comments, we can kind of delve into moving forward in the series more in depth on certain things to elaborate, to provide you guys with more information and to help out any way that we can. The first step in the process, the mortgage process, is going to be your pre-qualification or pre-approval process, which is super important on letting a client know obviously what they can qualify for moving forward, but more importantly where they need to be from a comfort level standpoint as far as monthly payment, looking at down payment options, things like that. So initially we get a loan application from a client which consists of information about employment, income, assets, credit score, things like that. And from there we can quickly discern what loan programs the client can qualify for, as well as what price range they need to be in to meet their comfort level, and ultimately what they would qualify for as well. Once we get that pre-approval or pre-qualification done, then at that point we send you off into the world to go happy house hunting with Lexi here. She can go show you houses that are in your price range moving forward. Once you find a house that you really like and you get that feeling that you want to move forward, you go through the negotiation process with the seller and you're officially under contract. Then at that point in time we get a copy of the contract, and we'll meet with you, sit down, go through your loan documents with you once we've established the right loan program for you. And then from there, we collect some information from you in the form of pay stubs and bank statements and W-2s or tax returns, things like that, because ultimately we take your file and we submit it to an underwriter for review and approval. And once your approval has been issued and all your information's been reviewed, we will also throughout that process order an appraisal of the property, because we want to make sure that the property that you're purchasing is worth what you're paying for it. Obviously you do too if you're paying the money for it. Once we get your loan approved, we'll let you know if there's any other additional conditions or items needed that the underwriter has pointed out throughout the process. And then at that point in time, we'll move you on into the closing process, where basically you sit down at the closing attorney's office and you go through your loan documents. And at that point in time, once the deed and deed of trust are recorded, that's the point in time in North Carolina where the property officially conveys from seller to buyer and the house is yours. Usually the process takes about 20 to 30 days from start to finish, let's say from contract to close. There's a lot of stuff that we do behind the scenes that I'm not going to bore you with today. But there's a lot more involved in the loan approval process and closing process that doesn't really concern you so much, but that we take care of on our end, and obviously that's the importance of what we do. Once you close on the property, you get the keys, the house is officially yours, and then it's time to move.
All right, that's great. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to email me at lexi@wilmingtonnchomes.com, or just go ahead and put them in the comments there. The more comments that we get, the more we will kind of gear these videos moving forward. So if you guys have any questions, let us know, and we will see you soon.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.